Hey there everyone, Palar here, and welcome back to Black Desert Online. Today I guess this is going to be a guide rather than a tips and tricks. Yeah, I think this is going to be a guide. It's actually going to be another two-part mini-series within... What in the world is going on with this horse and wagon here? What are you doing? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move away from that. I guess he's running into the edge of that... anyway. So... Similar to the three-part series I did for the beginning, explaining where to start off with at level 1, this is going to be, I think, a two-part series of where to start off with at level 50. Now that you're level 50, what can you do in order to start kitting out, getting your character ready for high-end content, heading out to Medea, and then hopefully Serendia here when that launches in a few months' time. So today we're going to cover some activities we can do in order to build our contribution points. We're going to cover doing a set of quests that are repeatable to give us guaranteed upgrades in terms of rings and earrings. And then the second part of this video, which will go up in the next day or two, will cover boss summon scrolls, group summon scrolls, the 5-man summons that you can do. It'll also briefly discuss world bosses and my opinions on them. Alright, so to begin with, we are here in Caltheon, and I'm going to link to a video down in the description. And that's a video of... Wait, what is this guy is stuck in the... The game is acting up today. What was I saying? I'm going to link to a video down in the description. It's a video I watched, and it put me onto this. And essentially what's going on here is here in Caltheon, there's a whole bunch of repeatable daily quests that give a reasonably good return on contribution XP. So you'll see down there, there's two quests down there. If we come up here, there should be one right here around the corner on the right. Oh, right there's one. There's one down the road here. There's a whole bunch of these. And I'd recommend you watch this other gentleman's video. It's from Fist of the Empire, if I recall correctly. And essentially what will happen is, depending on where you are in your contribution points, if you're at about 100 contribution points, each day that you do this, you're going to gain about 2 CP. It's a pretty good return. Come back here, little kid. Take. Did I get him? Nope, I didn't get him. It's going to give you about 2 CP. If you're where I am right now at about 150 contribution points, it's going to give you about 1. And then as you go up, it's going to get diminishing returns is going to kick in. You're going to get fewer and fewer. But it's still a very good way to get some contribution XP very quickly. He has this little path route that he does. I've basically followed. I've modified it a little bit to better fit what I do within the game. But essentially in about 20 to 30 minutes, you can get 1 to 2 CP for doing this. And it's very efficient. It is very good to do. And I would highly recommend doing this depending on how much contribution points you need. If you would like, I'll take this from the comments of the people down below. If you don't like that guy's video, let me know. I can do my path through the game or through Caltheon City in order to get this contribution XP, how I go about it. It's similar to his. I would say it might be a little more efficient, but it's hard to say for sure. Going on a little bit further than this, if you've never done a lot of the quests here in Caltheon, I would highly recommend you do it. When you first get to Caltheon at, say, level 35, there's quite a few quests around here that will send you around to talk to different NPCs throughout the city. And doing those is going to give you a good bit of contribution. Then, depending on what level you are, whenever you come back to Caltheon, there's going to be a few more quests. Some of them will go away, some other ones will appear, and they're always very good to do. So I do recommend that. It's just a great way to build a good base contribution. There are a select few quests that I don't do. These are quests up in around the library where all the what's that class? Where all the Valkyries are training. There's 3 quests that have to be done at a certain time during the day. I don't do those just because they're a pain in the ass to do. You need to pick an herb only at a certain time of day, or pick a different herb only at a certain time of day, or get a ham only at a certain type of day. They're just a pain in the butt. I don't do them. You might have also noticed I walked by a little boy sitting, or a woman sitting on a bridge back there. That's another one I don't do just because I don't feel like going out and gathering the herb for it. But other than that, I do pretty much all of them. Here's the box. We'll finish up with this one quest here, and then we'll move on to some of the more important stuff we're going to be doing in this video. Okay, so that's going to get us a base level of contribution that we can do nice and easy, very quick, knock that out every day. Beyond this now, what we're going to talk mostly in this video about is getting rings and earrings for our characters, possibly even a necklace. So in the armor upgrade video, I went over how you can basically get your armor pretty early on, and then after you get your armor at, say, level 15 or 20 that you're going to use throughout the rest of the game, you mostly just upgrade it. However, accessories, earrings, rings, and necklaces are much tougher to come by. The bear set is used pretty regularly for leveling up, so is the callus set. That's not a callus belt, that's a bear's belt. Apparently I don't have a callus set on me. They're common for leveling up, but once you hit 50, there's a fairly easy way, easy as in there's not a whole lot of RNG to it, or there's no RNG, to get some better accessories. And the accessories are really going to push your AP above where you need to be. You know, going from, where's my bear's ring? Going from 2-2 ring to a 3-3, 4-4, 5-5 ring is a good substantial upgrade. Going from 90 to 100 AP is a significant step up in improving your class. So that's what we are going to do here today. To begin with, we're going to keep an eye on our Black Spirit. So if you've been knocking out your Black Spirit quests as you leveled up, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to have quite a few bag spaces. Almost all of the co-op summon scrolls he gives you are going to give you a bag space in return, so that's good. But another thing will happen is at 50, now that you've finished most of his quest line, he's going to have a whole bunch of daily repeatable quests for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and summon up my Black Spirit here and let him come down, and we're going to talk to his quest. The first two we're looking at are the Earring of Magical Power and the Ring of Magical Power. We're just going to accept these, and basically what these are going to do is they're just going to send us to talk to NPCs, which are going to allow us to acquire rings and earrings. So we're going to accept that one. We're going to come back in. We're going to accept the earring or the Ring of Magical Power. We're going to accept that quest. Now, these do tend to rotate. There's another one, doesn't seem to be in here. Actually, I know why it's not in here. It's because I haven't finished the quest. He would normally have a third quest for a Necklace of Magical Power. That third quest will send me over here to talk to this imp right here. Now, since I didn't finish this quest yesterday, the two quests for this, he doesn't have a new one for me. But what'll happen is you'll come over, talk to this imp, and we are right here in the center market of Caltheon, right by the bank. And if we talk to this imp daily is going to have two quests for us. Necklace of Sealed Magical Power, two of them. And when we complete these quests, what she's going to do is they will turn in and they will give us an item. It is Token of Promise, I believe. Earring. Necklace. No, it is this Seal of Promise. So for every quest we turn in, we're going to get back one of these Seals of Promise. And if we look here, we can trade these seals in to this same NPC. When we turn in 5 seals, we're going to get a dim magical necklace. It's an okay necklace. It's fairly average. I want to say it's 3-3 AP. It's going to be a slight upgrade over a standard bear's. Since my bear's has been upgraded to +1, it's not going to be better than this. However, instead of dealing with waiting on loot, what you can then do is every day you can get 2 more of these Seals of Promise. Turning in that first initial necklace plus 10 seals can give you a better version of that green necklace. Then turning in that mid version of the necklace plus 20 seals will get you an even better version. It's still going to be a green necklace, but it'll be an upgraded version, and that version will definitely be better than this. So to get the first version, it's going to take you 3 days. Then to go from the first version to the middle tier version, it's going to take you 5 days, and then 10 days to go beyond that. What this will do is, if you're somebody like me that just doesn't like dealing with RNG, this is a consistent way to improve, get a good necklace with just spending about an hour and a half farming, killing these mobs. And those are the quests I have here. There's this quest for her where we got to kill catfishmen, manchas, rotums, and treants. These are all mobs, if I can open my map, down in this corner of the map. So the catfish are here around the lake. The manchas are up here on the west side of the road. The rotums are in around here, and the treants are in around here. So you go down there, go through the zone, you can get those. And if you're got a decently good AoE class or a small party, you'll be able to knock out all 80 of those fairly quick. The second part of the quest I got from her, and I do think this can rotate, is... Where are they? Where is it? It should be one... Let's just click in here. We'll find it quicker this way. Should have a picture of here, right here. Defeat 3 Cyclops and 50 Caltheon Shrine Herd. These guys are a little tougher. The Cyclops, you probably want a party of 2 or 3 to take them on until you're fairly well geared. The Cyclops are down around here. In fact, you can see here's the marker. The Caltheon Shrine people are up here. These guys are notably tougher. But essentially, if you and 2 buddies come down here, in less than 2 hours, you could farm through this, kill all these things. However, it goes beyond that, as there's going to be duplicate enemies in there. Some of the quests that the Black Spirit are going to give you are going to be killing those guys. And we're going to go into this in the next video for the scroll. But essentially, I'm going to bring my Black Spirit up here again. And we are going to talk to the quest. There are quests for scrolls. So if we look here, Possess Giants, and then come in here, you'll notice this quest for reward is going to give us a scroll. This is going to be the next video, but essentially these are another way that we're going to be equipping our character, gearing our character up. So taking all the Black Spirit's quests are going to have us killing the same mobs as this necklace quest is going to ask us to kill, which is also going to generally be the same mobs that the earring quest and the ring quest are going to ask us to kill. So we can do all these kind of in one big loop. All right, so this is the NPC for the necklace. She's going to give you 2 quests. Every day you can do that, get 2 tokens, and then you need 5, 10, and 20 to upgrade. I'm now going to ride down to the Hex Shrine. This was one of the quests that she gave us earlier. This is the NPC that the Black Spirit asked us to talk to. So I'm going to ride down here. We'll talk to this NPC. We'll pick up here in a moment. All right, so we are now down here with Becker, the witch that clearly is a witch, but says she's not a witch. If you don't know, this NPC is located right here. So here is Bear. This is the closest town or node. Now, this is not a city that can be connected up. You have to connect this through either through Keplin or through Trent. But this is the closest point, and she's just around the corner from there. There's no actual node associated directly with her. The closest node is this Rua Tree stub. But their stub, did that really just say stub? I wonder if that's supposed to be a stump, and that's just a bad translation. It doesn't matter. But she's right up this road here. She's hard to miss if you're coming in here. And this is the one that the Black Spirit told us to come down to and talk to. Now, I already have her quest because I screwed up and this is my second time recording this. But you're going to come down here, you're going to talk to her, and she's going to give you 50 contribution point XP just for coming down and talking to her. Then she's going to have 2 quests, which I already have in my log, but we can go through them. The first quest can be completed once every 24 hours. And you just go back in there and kill any of the skeletons in this Hex Sanctuary, and it's going to give you this mysterious treasure chest. This just has a random roll. It's the roulette wheel that'll spin. You'll likely get a potion or some type of gathering tool. But there are some pretty good trinkets that you can get out of there, rings, earrings, necklaces, and such through using this. It's good to do. The second quest she's going to give you is this co-op, no, that is the one we're on, Hex Sanctuary Analysis, right? At level 50, when you talk to her, the first time you're going to do this, she's going to give you this quest. Rather than getting this reward here, you're going to get contribution XP, but instead of a token of promise, you are going to get an earring. So this is the earring she gave me. The first time I did it, I got this 3-3, rather generic, but better than the bear's earrings that you're going to get. That's the first time. 1 hour after you turn in that quest, this quest becomes available again. So unlike the necklace NPC where it's once a day, with her you can do it every hour after you turn in. So the second time you do it, rather than getting an additional earring, you're going to get the token of promise here. Now, the token of promises can be used in Hex Sanctuary for upgrading this earring. First of all, you can take 3 tokens of promises, so 3 rotations of this, and turn that in for another. So say you want 2 of these three earrings, you can do that. You can then take 5 tokens of promises plus 1 of the low-level earrings to turn it into a mid-level green earring, and then 10 tokens of promise plus 1 mid-level earring to turn into a high. So to get the highest level earring, the first time you have to do it once to get the earring, then you're going to need to do it 4 additional times to upgrade that earring to medium, and then 10 additional times to upgrade that medium earring to a high one. So that's a total of 16 times, I think. Now, to get a second earring, you have to do it 3 times to get 3 tokens of promise to buy this one, then 5 times on top of that, 10 times on top of that to get a second one for a total of 19. I think if we do 18 or 19, doesn't really matter. This is all good. You know, this is a very reliable, guaranteed way to get fairly good high-end green earrings. The bonus on top of this, though, is if you want to upgrade, right? You want to go from green to blue, they're still going to be destroyed when you go to enchant them if it fails. So you can always guaranteed get another one in order to upgrade. This is why this is very handy. To go beyond that, though, in here in the Hex Sanctuary, these skeletons, and we can run back in here. We'll take my horse. Yeah, we'll ride the horse back in there very quick. I'll just show you. There's a whole bunch of different types of skeletons. There's archer skeletons, warrior skeletons, skeleton dogs, skeleton, not goblins, but trolls, skeleton wraiths, all back throughout here. They're all over the place. Killing these things have a reasonable chance. It's low, but a reasonable chance of dropping a witch's earring. So here we go. This is the whole area back in here. And it goes much further back. Well, while you're in here doing these quests for the witch, there's a fairly good chance over time that you're going to get a witch's earring to drop. I'm just going to get back out of here so my horse doesn't get attached while we map out. So give me a second here to get back up the road. Running up the road, and then we'll get up here. We should be in a safe spot here. What you can do, what I would recommend doing, is investing energy. So you'll notice here, if we click on this Hex Sanctuary, I've invested 6 levels of energy into this. And what this basically does is, when I come in here and I was farming this, it gave me a pretty good drop, and I managed to actually get 2 witch's earrings before I even had to do this. And these witch's earrings, they're notably much better than this one. You know, they're 5/5s, they're straight up attack power, they're pretty good. Now, if I wanted to upgrade these, though, I'm gonna have to go back in there and continue farming. So the combination of the drop of the direct earrings from the skeletons combined with the green one that you can upgrade makes this a good place to farm and upgrade earrings. And again, you're gonna be able to do this every hour. And we can very much do the exact same thing for rings over here at the Abandoned Monastery. So I'm going to ride over there. We'll cut the video and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so here we are. We're now at the Abandoned Monastery. I'll show you where it is on the map again in case you missed it. It's right here, just south of the catfish, just north of the treants and the rotoms, kind of right in the middle here. And this here NPC is going to do pretty much the exact same thing the witch does, but for rings. So we're gonna talk to him, we'll turn in, this was the quest sent from the Black Spirit to come here, and then he's gonna have 2 quests he's gonna have 1 quest that I already have, and this is suppressing, but it's gonna do the exact same thing. If we find it in my quest log here, should be a photo of him to tell me, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not that, those are the Easter eggs, it's not that, it's not that. Huh, do I not have this quest? Oh, wait. Oh, it's just a different picture. Here it is. Apologize. So it's Suppress the Shadow's Shrine. For doing this quest, exactly like the earring quest. The first time you do it, rather than getting a token, you're going to get a base ring. Here it is. I have it actually equipped, the Ring of Dim Magical Power. You can then complete the quest again every hour, 1 hour after you turn it in, and you're going to get a token. You can then use the Token of Promise, take 5 Token of Promises plus the low level 1 to get a medium level 1, and then 10 Tokens of Promise plus a medium level 1 to get a high level 1, all still green. You're still going to need to get 3 of those and combine them together, or 2 of them and combine them together in order to make a blue, and then again to make a yellow if you want to go that route. But this is a very consistent way that you're guaranteed to at least get reasonably good rings and earrings. Another note while we are here, so the skeletons, they're pretty easy, they're relatively tame. This part here, the shadow guards, they are down this well. This is the closest way to find them. And these guys, I will warn, they're pretty tough. Let's see, is this one here? No, they're not here right now. They're already down here. Someone's kiting them in. These guys hurt. When you first hit level 50, if you don't have, I would say, at least 85 attack power and 85 defense points, you don't want to come down here by yourself. You're going to want to come in a group, as they are going to screw you up. They are very, very tough to kill. Same with the Caltheon Shrine Guards or Shrine Herd, whatever they're called. Those guys are also very tough. There's also frequent PvP in this area. Come here expecting to have to fight to survive or get ganked. So that for that reason, it's particularly smart to come down in here in a party. This is the main entrance. There is 2 back entrances. So if you can see right here, actually in this mark, there's a cave entrance right around here. There's another cave entrance kind of right around here, maybe a little further over here, up on the side of this mountain face. There are 2 more back entrances into this area. But that's basically what we're here to cover today. You notice we did not go into belts, as I don't know of a good way to get a belt outside of just luck. I have not come across any of these quests that can be farmed with belts. I'll also note that while the necklace you can get from these quests is pretty good, there is a better necklace that can now be crafted in Altanova, which is the city in Medea. But you're either going to need to buy it off the marketplace, and they're currently going for about 5 million silver, or you're going to have to set up an NPC and construct them yourselves. So this is an alternative option if you don't want to spend that money on the marketplace or have them crafted yourselves. But the ones from Altanova that are crafted are better than the necklace that you're going to get from this chain. All right, so I think that about covers it for now. We're going to come back in the next video. We will go into summon scrolls. Those are the 5-man bosses, as they're very important for upgrading, but that will be coming in a day or 2 here. So until next time, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.